Hello, peeps. I don't expect that many people to pop in today because it is 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. I think most people would be at work. This is not a weekend, but I'm too lazy to shoot the video and load the video, all that stuff. Anyhow, real quick, this box actually came in a week ago. So I was aware uh, that it came in a week ago, and I was also aware of the content. But for those that follow my channel, I was neck deep in um, the auction, and I'm still packing. In fact, I just finished packing a big set for Felix this morning. So, I decided to put this aside until I have more free time to do. So here it is, the gift. A viewer. I don't think he comments much on my channel. A lot of people that watch my channel. Well, I don't know if I say a lot, but there are people that watch my channel on their TV mostly, I guess, and they don't. Well, you can't comment when you watching something from the TV. But people email me, with hello, Bad Cave. I'm here to open a gift from a viewer. So I exchange email here and there with various viewers that don't comment on the videos because they watch it on the TV or whatever device. But I appreciate those emails when people's like, oh, Nick, and I just want to drop you a line saying how much I enjoy your channels or your videos. You make me laugh or blah blah blah. I don't comment much because I watch it on the TV, blah blah blah. So anyhow, a viewer, hello Felix, contact me and said, I got this set of stuff that I don't need, and if you like it, I can give it to you. And I said, sure. I used to have a set. Oh, Bad Cave Comics. I live in Bradenton. No doubt. Hit me up one of these days when you are in Sarasota for whatever reason. We can always grab lunch or coffee as well. Um, I used to have a set and I lent it to somebody and never get it back. And unfortunately, that person and I are no longer friends. So I let it go. Um, I have, I think on one of Anthony and Patrick chat, they talk about, they discuss like things that they lend out to people. So I have lent out this particular set of books to a person and never got it back. And then the only other thing that I lent out and never got back was my complete set of Sin City. If you watch my auction, there was some Sin City stuff that nobody wanted. I gifted those. Um, but I bought a complete set of Sin City. I was a big fan of Frank Miller. And then when Sin City, the movie came out, one of my wife friends loved that movie. And I'm just like, well, if you love the movie, you should read Sin City, the comics, because it literally, comic book came to life page by page, panels by panels on the big screen. So I lent him those books. He's one of my wife's friends. And once again, haven't talked to that man in many, many years, so I don't bother to ask for them back. Hello, Jay Worsham. Iconic Point, good morning. So here we go. Got the box open. It's pretty heavy. There we go. Wow, nicely wrapped. So thank you. The person, I'm not sure he has a YouTube channel, but the name is Jason. Thank you, Jason. If you're watching this, I'm sure you are. It's, can you see? Yeah. Can you see it? Yeah, Gerber. Oh, this look really nice. This look like I think the only thing that's missing is the dust cover, right? But beautiful book. This is a fun for those that are fan of golden age book. You will enjoy this book if you never seen it. It has um, it talk about it show lots of covers. So it talk about it's a fun book to have. I miss it. I haven't browsed through this book in many years. It had been probably almost 10 years since since I seen my copy. So yeah, there you go. The Gerber Guide. Okay, the Photo Journal Guide, Volume Two. There's two volumes. I had two volumes. I had both volumes, Volume One and Volume Two, and I lent them to someone and never got it back. So yeah, this is awesome. So thank you, Jason, again. Super cool to have. Something is fun to browse through. These are great coffee table book to leave so that you can put it there and enjoy. J Riz 300. Yo, when's the next auction? Yo, if you watch what I said in other chat last week, uh, the fall to be exact. Hold on, let me answer this. Hello. Okay, let's make it the 9:30. Okay, bye, bye. That was my wife. I will have to run in about 10 minutes. Um, uh, J- yo, be cool. Yo, I am cool. Um, well, depend on who you talk about. Some people may consider me an a-hole, which is fine by me. I am who I am. But to answer your question, I said in the fall would be the next auction. To be exact, most likely mid October. Um, yeah, my plan is probably mid October, and as I mentioned in my last chat about the auction, it's gonna be a monthly thing. Once a month, I might auction off like 20 to 25 books, but that's the plan. The plan is starting in October. There will be a monthly auction. There will be some preview. There'll be at least one well, my plan is to have a preview videos that's going to be maybe 5 minutes long where I show you the 20 items real quickly so that if there's nothing there that you care to bid, you can skip the auction. That's simple. And then a few days later, I will do a lengthy video where I show the book in details, both the front and the back, and talk about the grade. And then that's where the auction will start. Most likely, I will load that auction on Thursday, and then the auction will end sometime Sunday, like Sunday afternoon kind of thing. But yeah, that's the plan. The plan is doing that. Uh, yes, I gotta get a Nick book in my collection before he retires to his island. Yes, I'm already in a retirement place, Sarasota. Anyhow, that phone call is actually to my dentist because you know why? I cracked a tooth yesterday. I have a filling. I only have two bad tooth in my mouth. Okay, as far as one that was went bad, and then eventually need a crown. It turned bad when I was in the camp, in the refugee camp, when I left Vietnam to come to America. And then I had one that had a cavity that happened about the same time. One have a cavity Well, this one have a cavity that have a filling that was cracked last night, and this one hit over this side is a crown. That's it. The rest of my teeth are my own. There's no cavities anywhere else. I got good genes when it come down to teeth. But before I go, quick story on the teeth. Last night was the worst experience I had at a restaurant. The one of the worst experience I had at a restaurant. We went to a restaurant to meet some friends, my wife's friend, not not the kind of people that I like, but I was being supportive and say, I go along. And she called up a friend and they agreed to meet at a restaurant. We sat down. This is 6 o'clock. Okay, we got there sharp at 6, thankfully. We order dinner. We ordered appetizer and dinner. Appetizer did not come out until 7. Yeah, an hour. Between 6 and 7, her friend said that this is not, I'm not a big fan of this restaurant because everyone start to complain that, man, this is taking way too long. And her friend said out loud, this is not the kind of restaurant. This is not, I'm not very high on this place. And I'm like, huh? What? He's, and he went on to say, it's not my kind of place. The food here is never all that. And the restroom is filthy, it's dirty, it's disgusting. And I'm just sitting there going, and you decided to mention this now? Really? Unbelievable. Horrible. The food was not good. It was not bad. It was not good. But still, 1 hour for the main dinner to get there. Do you know when the appetizer came out? 90 minutes later. Well, 90 minutes. So 30 minutes after the main dish, the appetizer came out. This is an Asian fusion restaurant. Right away, I should have red flags everywhere. Asian fusion, my ass. Okay. If I want Asian food, I just go to Asian restaurant. Asian fusion. We had the appetizer that took 90 minutes to come out was a California roll. And the reason why it took them 90 minutes to put it out there to us, they ran out of sushi rice. Mother F nonsense. Holy cow. I was miserable. We finished dinner 2 hours. By 8 o'clock, I was ready to give somebody a beat down. I'm like, holy cow. Holy effing cow. Okay. On top of that, the macadamia nut in my chicken cracked my tooth. So couldn't be any worse of a night as far as 2 hours I spent in that restaurant. I was ready to drop the rock, the hammer, bring the people hammer on that manager's face. I'm just like, wow, unbelievable. I was so angry. I was more angry at my friend's wife because he knows about this place before. He could have easily told us, don't go there. Let's meet somewhere else. But no, let's go there and have a miserable effing time for everyone. Even his children thought the food was garbage. Whew. Yeah, that was my night last night. So yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, trust me, I went home and wrote a scathing review on Yelp. Scathing, a complete garbage of a place. Unbelievable. Anyhow, before I run, thank you again, Jason, for the Gerber book. It's a gift. Um, as far as new series that you see, real quick before I go, I used to do an auction recap. Okay, for those that follow my channel, I used to do auction recap for all the Heritage, the Metro, the the Comic Link auction on a monthly basis. I used to do them. I don't do that anymore. But going forward, I will start to do a market recap. Okay, not an auction. I will use information from those auctions, but it's going to be a market recap where I talk more about the books, the value, the price, and the trend. And hopefully I will do both on keys and non-keys because sure, a lot more people probably want to just talk about the keys, right? But it's good to put some time in both keys and non-keys because the market is just not about keys, right? It's about everything. So hopefully the market recap will be something that I will do once a month and talk about, you know, where the trend of the market is and show you what's going on instead of talking. Because one of the things that I dislike a lot about talking about the market is like, when you talk about what's going on with the market, if there's no facts, it's kind of pointless to say, oh, the market, the trend is up, the trend is down, the trend is this, the trend is that. Based on what, right? I have used that exact phrase many times. Based on what? If you're going to throw out something like the market trend is up or the market trend is down, give me hard facts. I am all about facts here, okay? If anything about me and my channel, I don't BS. I give you facts, good or bad, but it is just facts, not speculation, not hypothesis, not no, not here. Hello XXXXXX. Trust me, iconic point. That person is not a friend to me. It's a friend to my wife, and I can tell you, many of my friends' wife are not my friends. I'm just there to be nice because before I go, a lot of time when my wife meet up with my friends, with her friends, whether they're going out for dinner or go to a birthday party, she seemed to not be tactful enough in telling them why I'm not there. Instead of saying, "Oh, Nick is busy doing something," or he has something to do, she would bluntly say, "No, Nick's not here because he don't like you." And then I come across like a complete jerk to just about all her friends because she blasts. It's not intentional. Okay, she just speak the truth. My wife is like me in many ways. She just say what is the truth. And sometimes I had to tell her, sometimes you don't need to tell your friend how I feel about them. Just politely say that Nick is not here because he is sick. She does not need to say, you know why Nick is not here? He think you're an a-hole. So last night it was one of those friends that yet to think that I think that he's an a-hole. We went out for dinner and it was a complete disaster. 2 hours, 90 minutes for California roll. Mm. Anyhow, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think about the new series because it's gonna be called Market Recap. Okay, instead of just recap the results of auction, it's gonna be my thoughts, showing you data from GPA and all that stuff about pricing trend, all that stuff. So it's gonna be a lot more than just the result of this is this. No, you're gonna hear a lot of my opinion on many things. Holy cow, Stango! Oh, you know how rare people give me a $5 of anything. Much appreciated. Okay, that's huge, huge. $5 is huge. I get coffee tonight. Anyhow, time to go to the dentist because the dentist just called me and said that there's a cancellation. I can come in at 9:30, so I gotta run to have this tooth fixed before I can eat anything for the rest of the day. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Bye bye.